Welcome back to the Puckett Homestead. Today we're going to be making Mom's Cathead Biscuits. It's a good biscuit recipe. Everybody loves it. Again, it's something that we make quite a lot. We never have to waste it because it doesn't last that long. You preheat your oven to 400 degrees. You have to have a sifter and a bowl. I start with 2 cups of flour. You're going to need a total of 4 plus enough to dust your board down with. To that, I add a tablespoon of salt and 3 tablespoons of baking soda. I like to put it in the middle. Then I add 2 more cups of flour. Now you're going to sift this all in the pan. Shouldn't take very long. Sift it in, make sure that all the lumps are out. Take a fork, make sure that it's mixed good. To this, you're going to add a half a cup of lard or shortening. Now I've tried butter, I've tried other things, but the lard or the shortening works the best. Makes the biscuits light and fluffy. Next, you will take a pastry cutter. You don't want a pastry cutter looks like, it's this thing. Looks like a bad version of brass knuckles, but that's what it's for. You cut your shortening into your flour. I like to push down on it and twist. You're going to do this until your flour resembles cornmeal. It'll probably take anywhere from 1 to 2 minutes. You also want to take your fork occasionally and scrape the shortening off the sides back into the bowl. Try to make sure you get everything incorporated good. You don't want to have a big greasy mess in one biscuit and another biscuit be dry. This helps, like I say, make it fluffy and delicious. Okay, when you're done, you can see it kind of resembles cornmeal in there in a way. It's kind of lumpy. To this, you want to add 2 cups of milk. Now this dough is going to be tacky when it first comes out. That's the way I like it. That's the way I was taught to make it. It's the only way I know to do it. You can see it's starting to pull away from the sides a little bit. You get it all scraped in good. Now the dough is tacky. You'll put a little flour down on your board. I'm using parchment paper. Dust your hands a little bit. Get all this out of your pan. Your flour the top. And then you just want to knead the dough. You don't have to beat it to death or overwork it. I don't want to make my biscuits too tough. I should have taped this down. I forgot to, but normally I tape down my parchment paper. You can use a cutting board. We had a big one, but it wound up out in our shop. We were using it to butcher deer with. We needed a third one, and of course they sacrificed my dough board for it, which it was a cutting board that I stole from them when it was new to make biscuits on. So I guess it's only fair that they came and take it back. Now, next you're going to need a dough roller. Now, I do not roll these biscuits down till they're super flat. I like them to raise up and have a nice biscuit form. Some people will roll them down till they're way flat. I like to get them down to about a 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch, somewhere in that area. I like them to raise up and look like a nice, big, thick, good biscuit. See, about a half, 3/4 of an inch. Next, I'm going to take my biscuit cutter and I'm going to cut my biscuits out and transfer them over to my pan. I'll make sure that they're all touching. When you get your first biscuits cut out, you pat it back out, roll it back out, and make another one. I do not waste any of the dough. So what we have left over is a little dough. We'll pat it out. I don't think we'll have enough to make a biscuit, a full-size biscuit. But we'll try it. And we put it over on the plate. After we get all the biscuits over on the tray, our baking sheet, we beat an egg and we egg wash all of our biscuits. Give them a good coating on the top. Helps them to brown, makes them look really well. Once you get all your biscuits egg washed, you put them in the oven, 400 degrees. We're going to set the timer for 20 minutes. Don't worry, it's not too long. Alright, it's been 20 minutes. I told you I'd bring you back for when we were done. We open up the oven, bring them out. Now look at that. Didn't that look like some nice big Cathead biscuits? There you are. That's how I make Mom's Cathead biscuits. As you can see, this is one of our biscuits we've taken out. It's nice. It's flaky. See how flaky that is? It's delicious. We're getting ready to have some. As an old man says, we're getting ready to eat. We'll have it with that sausage gravy in the background I just made, so hope you enjoy.